Hello and welcome to my little channel. Today is August 12th, 2020, and we have to talk about horrible Harris for VP. And the reason why I say horrible Harris is I found this out the other day watching Tim Cass IRL. When you put it in translation to Finnish to English, you type in Camilla, it says horrible, and she is a horrible person. But I do have something else picked up. Let's go ahead and see what Miss Tulsi Gabbard has to say.
False accusation that Joe Biden is a racist. What's your response?
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting Black and brown people all across this country today. Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Senator Harris, your response?
See, that's what Tulsi Gabbard had to say back in the day, back when they were doing debates for the Democratic primaries. Oh, by the way, after that, Kamala Harris got tanked, stopped climbing in polls, and started losing. She became a top-tier candidate to a no-tier candidate pretty much overnight. And this person, horrible Harris, is now VP. What is Joe Biden smoking? Of course, you're going to have the media doing puff piece, of course, because they gotta have a puff piece. They gotta prop up Kamala Harris, horrible Harris. And yes, I'm going to try my hardest to call her Horrible Harris. Vice President Horrible Harris, if Joe manages to win, which I think he pretty much tanked it. I think he was already tanking it, but he's pretty much, any chance he had to win is now down the toilet. So, hopefully, all my Trump supporters out there, vote for Trump. And if you think Trump has it in the bag, go out and vote. If you're not registered and you support Trump, hurry up and register to vote so you can vote for Trump. We really cannot have her being vice president, because she's going to be pseudo-president, because you don't think Biden's going to be able to manage this country. He's going to rely heavily on her. So, as a warning, vote Trump. Even if you don't like Republicans, vote Trump. If you don't like Republicans in Congress, vote Republican. The Democratic Party is in shambles, and they're taking us down with us. There's riots being labeled as protests, and protests being labeled as riots, depending on which side you're protesting or rioting. And yes, BLM are rioting. Not all of them, but a good amount of them. So yeah, if you support BLM, you support rioting, looting, and they admitted this. I don't have that story brought up. Now, keep in mind, vote Republican. Don't vote Independents, because they're going down the same path the Democrats Party, the Libertarian parties. It's going down the same plague the Democratic Party is. Green Party is already, they're the crack version of the Democratic Party. So, Republicans must sweep the House. We need a big FU to the Democratic Party. So either they could change their direction, or we could get rid of them. That's about all. Have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.